All right, welcome everyone. It's officially time to start Stretch with a Leader today. We have Meghan Flaherty with us. Meghan, would you tell us a little bit about you, what you do for Intermountain, and then just jump into your Live Well moment, and then you can throw it back to me for the stretch.
Awesome. Thank you, Cami. So my name is Meghan Flaherty. I'm a compliance and ethics director in the compliance department. And I do a wide range of things at Intermountain. I support lots of different areas. And if you ever need anything, I think you can reach out to me and I will point you in the right direction or I can help you. So my Live Well, I chose Live Happy actually. And I'll tell you what I've learned. So this also kind of culminates with some sort of exercise. So I made my way through USA Swimming actually as a child. It culminated in college, and actually I stopped doing it because I had a shoulder injury my senior year, and it was kind of devastating to me. But the silver lining was I met my husband, and he's in this picture. He actually told me I could share this picture. I asked him. So that is kind of how I started my life, honestly. Um, so during this point in time, actually, though I very quickly realized that I needed exercise in my life, and that actually it provided a lot more to me than I knew, honestly. But since I had done it for my entire childhood and through college, I didn't really know what it meant to me. So this is what exercise meant to me. It was a place where I could, or how I managed stress, actually. It gave me time to think. I guess swimming back and forth in a pool, not talking to anyone, gives you lots of time to talk to yourself. It allowed me to calm my mind, and it basically made me feel stronger, more confident, and a better me. So this picture is cooler than it looks, but I thought I'd use it. Okay, so exercise actually makes me happy. So um, during my lull in swimming, I tried lots of different activities and really I ended up trying tons of stuff and then I ended up swimming again. But what I learned is life gets more complicated sometimes and I had to kind of make the best of what I had. So I got married, I had kids, and my husband's schedule was terrible. It still is terrible. And I made the conscious decision to invest in my absolute favorite piece of baby equipment. It is this orange jogging stroller. I loved my orange jogging stroller. And I learned to do a different activity because this is what fit best within my life at the time. Those are my two kids. This is actually a run photo from a race, so I couldn't get rid of the guy in the background. But if that's you, I'm sorry, and I will block you out. My husband and I were actually trying to fix it, but we couldn't. So, but I love this piece of equipment, and the silver lining to this is I learned a new activity that I was pretty good at, and I made so many friends doing this, and I never would have done it if I hadn't just made this decision to buy this stroller. It's still in my garage. My kids are older. They don't fit in it. They think they fit in it, but they don't. But I don't think I can ever give it away because it's my favorite thing. So um, with that, my motto these days is to take advantage of any opportunity to exercise, knowing that if I wait for the perfect one, I'll never go exercise. It doesn't matter the time, the duration, the weather, the location, the type of exercise. Consistency and moving is what actually makes me a happier person. I don't have to be good at something to start it or for it to make a huge impact on me. And then make it a family activity. And I kind of wrap up with this picture, which is sort of funny. So for spring break, we went skiing in the canyons, and we got stuck. We got stuck and they closed the resort. And so that is actually me and my kids and my husband, and we climbed up the mountain and we skied back down the mountain because there was nothing else to do. So we kind of made the best of it, and it was actually super enjoyable, and we had a great time. And the kids were really, really tired because climbing up a mountain with real ski boots is really hard. So that's what I have. Yeah.
Thanks so much, Meghan, for sharing a little bit about you with us. This Live Well moment just really resonates with me. I mean, I could say yes, yes, yes to all the things that you said for me personally, and I'm guessing it resonates with a lot of other people too. A great way to look at how we adapt to how our lives change and how to keep moving forward. So, thanks so much, Meghan. Okay, we are going to move on to the stretch portion today. So, Megan, you can turn your camera off or on, whatever you would like to do. And we will go ahead and get up and move. Okay, find yourself some space. Maybe let's start with just a couple deep breaths today. It's always great to take a moment to kind of refocus. So take your feet a little wider than hip width apart. Let's just take a big inhale, reach up. And then as you exhale, just a little hip hinge. Let's do one more big deep breath. And exhale, hip hinge. All right. I'm going to take our feet about hip width apart and inhale the right arm up to the sky. And then as you exhale, a big reach over. Just come back to the center and let's do one more reach over. Come back to the center again and now take your right foot behind the left and reach over one last time. Really big side stretch. See if you can get even more stretch in that right side of your body. And then go ahead and release it. Okay, let's do the other side. Inhale, left arm comes up. And exhale, big reach over. You can inhale back to the center. Exhale, reach over. Inhale back to the center. Now take that left foot behind the right. And last time, big reach, even more of a side stretch. And then go ahead and come back to the center. Okay, a few shoulder rolls. And let's move into some wrist circles, just one direction. And then go the other way. And then take arms straight out to the side with your fingertips facing the sky. And now start to curl your fingertips in and then start to roll your fist down towards the ground. And then we start to reverse it. So wrist tilt, fingers start to move up. And do it one more time. Roll the fingers in and down. And then roll them back up. Notice any tension in your shoulders. Go ahead and relax. Let's take fingertips to shoulders. And then big elbow circles back. Be gentle, of course. If anything feels stuck in your shoulders, don't push through. Just work through it gently. Okay, so now we're going to take our palms facing up and try and point your fingertips down towards the ground. So we're going to reverse this curl. So start to pull your fingertips in and then start to make those fists and curl hands up. And then reverse it, start to open and fingertips go down. And then do it again, fingertips in and curl it up. And then relax and shake it out. Shake it out. Okay, I recommend grabbing onto something close by, like your chair, your desk, whatever's close by. So if I fall over, don't worry about it, you guys keep going. So we're gonna anchor right leg, and hands can go to hips if you're not holding on to something, just for stability. And then we're gonna take just a gentle lift on the left leg, and then go ahead and lift it all the way up, and we're gonna start some swings. These are straight leg swings. So let your left toes be slightly flexed, and just swinging straight leg forward and back. Okay, let's switch sides. So anchor left leg, and then here we go, forward and back. If you're not holding on to anything and balance is an issue, you can always do like a little toe tap as you reach back to reset. And then release it. Okay. Hands on hips, feet a little wider than hip width apart. And we're going to do our hip circles. So to the left, to the back, to the right, to the front, and keep going that way. You get to choose how big the hip circle is going to be. Okay, go the other way. When we sit a lot, our hips get tight and stiff. So we're gonna loosen them up. Okay, back to the front. All right, feet narrow hip width apart. Bring hands to your thighs and then start to send your sit bones back as you hinge forward. Okay, so back is staying nice and flat here. And then move your hands right above your knees and we'll do some cat-cows right here. So you're gonna pull your chest forward, start to look up, lift your tailbone, and then round through your back. Tailbone goes down, head goes down. And let's do that 2 more times. Take some big breaths here as well. Okay, come back to the neutral spine, and now we're just gonna move hips side to side. So if you had a tail, you would be wagging it. And then walk your hands back up your thighs, back to standing. Okay, quads stretch. So again, grab onto a chair, desk if you've got one close by. We're gonna anchor the right leg, grab behind the left foot, bring the knees in. Now another way to do this is you could hook your toes around like a chair or a desk. That works as well. If it's really difficult to get your heel to your glute on this one. So from here, squeeze your knees together and now squeeze your glutes and then maybe lift your chest a little taller. Big breath. Okay, we're gonna start to release the leg, but immediately cross the ankle over the knee and then sit hips back. Nice stretch in the deep hip muscles. Okay, we're gonna continue with the balance. So as you stand up, pull your knee in towards your chest and then release it down. Okay, shake it out. It's a lot of work on the right calf. Let's do the other leg. So send your weight into your left leg, grab onto something for balance if you'd like. We're gonna grab the ankle or hook your foot around table or chair. Knees together, squeeze the glutes. See if you can get a little taller here. Then we're gonna move into that figure 4 stretch, so go at your own speed. Get the ankle crossed over in front and then hips go back. We'll pause here. See if this hip feels any different than the other side did. Usually we have one side that's tighter. We usually have one side that's better at balance too. Okay, so now we're gonna stand up and bring me into chest. Nice and tall. And then release the foot to the ground. Okay, great job. Shake the legs out. Okay, feet a little wider than hip width apart. Take a big inhale, reach up. Interlace the fingers and then send your palms to the sky. Soften the knees and then lift your heart. Start to look up, a little back bend. And then as you exhale, reach forward, round through the back. Pull your shoulder blades apart. Look at the ground. Big inhale, reach up. Big exhale, round forward. This time as you stand up, turn your palms to face up. Send your thumbs back. Look up at the sky. Reach forward, round through the back. Same motion with your spine, but now your arms are just doing something different. Okay, go ahead and release the hands. Shoulder rolls here. Find your shoulders moving down and back, fingertips towards the floor. We're going to take left ear to left shoulder. And then the right hand is going to try and reach towards the ground even further. Okay, relax the head, switch sides. Left hand reaches actively towards the floor. Bring the head back to the center and we'll do some chin tucks. So chin to chest, up and down. And one last big inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, hands come through the center and release. All right, that is it. You guys are all done.